So many people talk about the law of attraction, but they're missing such an integral piece. Remember The Secret many years ago? Such an amazing movie, and so many people were running around putting copied dollar bills on their fridges and expecting money. What can we do to achieve our goals? Well, there's one thing I always talk about, and it's in my second book and certainly in our program, and I'm going to tell you right now, and you hopefully will love it. Okay, so what is it? If we want something, we need to visualize it, then we need to get emotional, and that's what causes results, even if it takes time. So let's imagine you want a new car. It's not just enough to go, I want a new car. It's really important to imagine that car, what it's going to look like, how you're going to feel in it, etc., etc. If you want a boyfriend or a girlfriend, where are you going to take them? What are you going to do with them? What are you going to do Friday nights? Are you going to have movie nights? What's your room going to look like? What's your lifestyle going to look like? But then more than just imagining, visualization plus emotion equals results. So you need to get excited. You need to imagine yourself in that future moment with that partner, going to the movies, going out on dates. It's really, really important. Now, why is it so important? Why do we need to add the emotion when we're visualizing? Why do we even need to visualize? Why can't we just snap our fingers and write lists and be done with it? When we visualize and add the emotion, we are literally putting our goals into some amazing speed. It's incredible. It's so powerful. Everything in our universe is just atoms. And when we create atoms with visualizing, there's so many videos that I have watched, there's so many books that I've read about the power of the mind. Trying to condense it now in this small video is actually quite hard, but I just want you to imagine just a couple of concepts. One concept that I want you to think about is I want you to think about how an athlete, how what they do is they visualize winning. They visualize, even a boxer visualizes different strategies, different punches, different kicks. Someone who's successful will visualize the path before it happens. It's like putting in place these very tangible, exciting opportunities for you. It's incredible. I'm not going to go right into it now, but it is absolutely amazing. But what I can say is that it works. So I'm just recommending that when you think about something, whatever it may be, I want you to connect the emotion. So it's visualization plus emotion equals results, even if it takes time. Get into it. You will absolutely love it. I'm so excited. Start doing it and write it down. Have a little journal book. I totally believe in just having a book for your goals and writing them down, and writing nothing but your goals and your plans in that book. This is different from what I've talked about with the life alignment. Just a book, a special book with you and life, what you want. And then every few months or whenever, go back and check and go, wow, it's so powerful. Now, I just want to actually add, now that I've mentioned so powerful, I thought about vision boards. Now, they really, really work. I can't even believe how amazing they are. So if you start getting a vision board and you put on that board what you're wanting and get excited about those results, they will come to you. I'll give you a story that absolutely blew me away. I had in our shed a room which had a lot of different purposes, but at one stage it was a music room, and I had a big vision board on there. And this vision board, I just decided to put pools up there and like resort looking pictures, because I've always fantasized about how amazing it would be to go to an island like Hayman Island or Whitsundays. And so I kept putting all these pictures up and I left it, and that was it. I hardly looked after that. I stayed in the house. I didn't go out to the music room that much. And then one day, hubby turned around and said, hey, we're thinking about going to Fraser Island. It's a four-wheel drive thing. It's like the ultimate. You can drive on the sand. And I thought, Oh, okay, but sounds good. It's a family trip because we were taking both of my children with us and their partner, one of their partners. So I thought, wow, this sounds good. And it was going to be my birthday. So I thought, I know we're camping, it's a camper trailer, but my birthday, I'm just going to book a couple of nights in one of these accommodations on the island and see what it's like, you know. At least I've got something overnight for my birthday. I need to have a special birthday. So I got to Fraser Island and it's just like the biggest miracle. We stayed there. There was the beautiful lake, there was so much beautiful scenery. But when it came to my birthday, we stayed in, I think it was the Kingfisher Resort, and there were the pools here, then there was the cocktail bar pools there was the beautiful beach there was, you know, everything you could possibly imagine that I'd been fantasizing about, that I'd been visualizing, that I'd been getting excited about, that I didn't think could ever happen. And I can't remember how many nights, but it could have been 2 or 3. But we stayed there in this resort. And it was when I sat down on the deck having my cocktails, I just had this amazing realization that this is my fantasy come true. This is what I wanted. You know, I think there was a lagoon bar as well. And how did this happen? How did I not know that this was going to be one of those islands? I thought it was just a whole lot of sand for a whole lot of people with 4-wheel drives. That's one of the examples. Another one was I always wanted a BMW, and I would get pictures of BMWs and I'd put them in. At that stage, I was using a visualization book, big scrapbook, and I put BMW, 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 BMW. I researched the BMW. I found out how safe it is. I was so excited about it. And then one weekend, just out of the blue, hubby turns around and says, "We need a bigger boot." And so we ended up getting an Audi. So it was like my dreams came true. All I had to do was send some information. He organized the whole thing. And that was what our company at the time, we had an internet company, we needed a huge boot because we had servers and we were constantly putting them in the car. And that car is so reliable. And that car, all these years later, is still with me. And it's been the best car I've ever had. And that was my fantasy. And I had no idea how I was going to achieve that. So at the moment, we're working on a fantasy for a caravan. So we're going in caravans, we're enjoying them, we're putting it out there, we're making plans. So it's really important that you get excited. If you don't have it, that's okay. Just get excited. Put them in your "I want this to the universe" or "Thank you to the universe" book. Get excited and make your dreams happen. Visualization plus results. You can plus emotion equals results. You can do this with your business. We do it with our business. I used to say, imagine when we have, 100 clients. Imagine when we have 200 clients. Imagine when we have 300 clients in our first company. And I'd put it on a big whiteboard, and we still do that today. We talk about doubling our amount of clients and helping more people with PLP Solutions, which is our company, which I train counselors in the program I developed, which is PLP, Passionate Life Program. But whatever you want, even if it's an amazing relationship where you want more romance, put it out there. Emotion plus visualization equals results. Get into it.